there's one singular thing that actually has the ability to move you toward your goals at a pace that is orders of magnitude higher. And that thing is focus. I say that because if you think about it, let's say you have 10 steps that you can take per day. One step being like a unit of mental effort, really. And you take, one for food, one for your friends, two for your kind of day job, one for your side project. It's all these different directions. The more things you remove, the fewer other things you do, the more focus and kind of like steps that you have left for that singular pursuit that you have. And so the way to move 10 times faster toward one goal is by not moving toward any of your other goals. And I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't necessarily do that. I'm just saying if you want to move faster toward one, you must sacrifice the pursuits of others. And then and that problem is called opportunity cost, right? Opportunity cost is sacrificing the second best kind of foregone option. And that's one of the basic economic problem. The entire reason we made a whole economic system and stuff is basically deciding how do we best allocate the limited resources we have. On a very micro scale, that applies to you because you have a limited number of hours, but more limited than that is your energy. You cannot focus for 24 hours a day. Your body physically cannot. And so your energy is a very limited thing. And so if you want to move faster toward one particular thing, you must sacrifice moving toward other things. That is the only way that you can kind of like significantly, by orders of magnitude, increase your speed toward one goal. Or I think that's the biggest way. You can get mentors and you can buy education and things like that, but fundamentally it is by doing fewer other things. That has been a very big lesson that I have learned over the past, especially 2.5-3 years, which has been in the software company that I have been running as it's been. Been running it since I was 17, and it has been the longest company that I've run, the company that I've run for the longest amount of time. And it's the only one that's been that's resulted in actual kind of like success in terms of creating things that I want, basically, and kind of like it by pretty much all measures that are meaningful to me. It is an idea that I wrestled with for a long time because I had a lot of things that I wanted to do. I think it's Ray Dalio that said, or maybe quoted from somewhere else, but you can have anything you want, but you cannot have everything. And so you must pick. And people understand that as, I can pick like my top 5 things or top 10 things. No, you can't. You can pick 1, 2, maybe 3, not 3, but like genuinely, if you want to move really, really fast towards something, it is by doing fewer things that you can move faster. And that idea is not very comfortable, but it is very useful. If you think about it, let's say, I work on my business, right? But I also go out and I have if I want to move fast for my business, I just stop going out. And then, you can take it to the extreme, but somebody who does not imagine in a perfect world where if you don't need to eat, you don't need to do anything else. You stop eating, you stop sleeping, or whatever. If you just focus, and that's the only thing that is your sole objective, you will move faster toward it. If you think about taking the right actions and things like that, that idea of focusing on one thing, I think is absolutely paramount to everything that I do nowadays. So it's been on my mind a lot, and I think a reminder of it may be useful to some people who want to start their own things. And yeah.